Rochelle here, and I'm back to share some yarn goodness with you all today. So I have a few finished projects, a work in progress, and yeah. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to share with you all is my finished sweater. And I know it's August and we're talking about sweaters, which is crazy, but it's finished. So here it is. It is the Bob Wilson 123 Adult Crochet Sweater, and I love it. It's amazing. I know that I'm going to wear this a lot when the weather gets cooler. It is amazing. And the sleeves are nice and long. I absolutely love the sweater. It's Universal Yarn Adore. I used 5 skeins of this, and each skein is 273 yards, and this yarn is 55% superwash merino and 45% acrylic, and it's amazing. It is a number 3 light worsted weight yarn, so it's nice and light. And if you all will remember from a long time ago, I made another sweater, another Bob Wilson 123 sweater in this purple color. And this was made out of a worsted weight yarn, so it's a lot thicker, but I still wear it. Yeah, it's great. I look forward to having 2 sweaters to wear this winter and this fall. Okay, so what else? Oh, I have another finished project, and this time we're switching over to knitting, and I have knitted this hat. And of course, like always, I always knit my hats too big, and they end up being like slouchy hats, but that's okay. I like slouchy hats anyway. But the yarn that I use is Hobby Lobby yarn. It's a worsted weight yarn, and the color is 270 Fire Red. And I was just using up some scrap yarn. I hadn't knitted in a while, so I wanted to just practice. And I do believe this is called the Easy Knit Hat, but I will leave all of the descriptions in the description box below. And what's cool about this hat is that I got to practice my DPN skills. I was trying to make sure if I still remembered how to use DPNs, and I do. So look at the way that hat works there. And perhaps you all would like to see me work a little bit on my closure, and I'm going to insert some video here of me using my DPNs to close this hat. you all just saw a little bit of knitting from me and using my DPNs, and I absolutely love working on this hat. And I have dropped my knitting needle. Okay, so the knitting needle that I used is ChiaoGoo, and it is a number, let's see, number 7, 4.5. And for my DPN, I also used ChiaoGoo needles, red lace, and these are a number 7, and they are 6-inch stainless steel needles. Absolutely love my ChiaoGoo needles. All right, so moving on. Okay, so I do have one work in progress, and I am making the Oats Cowl by Tin Can Knits, and I am using my own hand-dyed yarn, Queen's Yarn Boutique, in the roasted colorway. I absolutely love it. It's a very simple knitting project. Basically, it's just using purl, knit and purl. So if you can knit and purl, you can definitely do this. But as you can see, trying not to lose my stitches here, but it's mainly the knit stitch, and then it has a panel of purl stitches. And I started with a 1x1 rib, and I'm ending with the 1x1 rib, and I'm actually almost done. I think I do 1.5 inches of the 1x1 rib on each side, and I should be done with it today, and I just have to bind it off. So I look forward to finishing this. All right, so I do believe that is all that I have. Of course, I have to have notes just to make sure that I got all of my projects. Yes, I showed you all everything, and as I said before, all of the links to these knitting and crochet projects will be in the description box below. So I know it's been a super crazy time for all of us, but one way to get through all of this is just to keep busy and do things that you enjoy. And I enjoy gardening. I know I haven't showed a whole lot of gardening on this channel, but I have been super busy. I've been busy with my greenhouse. I had a small greenhouse, and then I totally outgrew that greenhouse, and I recently got a new one. I still need to do a little bit of work. I have sweet potatoes. I have 4 or 5 different varieties of peppers, and I have some strawberries. I had some tomatoes, but they were an absolute fail. My strawberries are kind of playing with me. I'm not sure if they're going to grow or not. I really don't know, but I have to do a lot of different things in the greenhouse just to keep it going, keep things growing. I'm always in there making sure that the leaves are good, making sure to pluck the dead leaves, and I do need to add some soil to my peppers, so that'll probably be the next thing. And I do need to repot my my sweet potatoes because they are outgrowing their pot. So I have a lot of work to do, but it's a lot of fun. It's been really rewarding. I've already been able to eat a few things from the garden. I did have carrots earlier this year, and they were quite yummy. I got about 2 or 3 carrots off of that plant, so that was super fun. And yeah, I really have been enjoying it. And if you all want to know where I got my pots from, I just simply used some containers, the blue containers, because I'm going to show you all my greenhouse a little bit later. But the blue containers that I used were just from Family Dollar, and I just cut holes at the bottom. And the pots, the orange pots, I got from Roses, I do believe. So let's take a walk outside. enjoyed the tour of my greenhouses. It's been such a joy to be able to work in there. It's very relaxing and it's just great. And if you are interested in getting that greenhouse, I will also leave a link to that in the description box below. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about is I have updated my shop, and I do have Kiss sock back in the shop. It's been a while since I've had that base in the shop, and just with all of this crazy virus stuff going on, it is incredibly difficult to get yarn right now if you are a yarn dyer. And it's like as soon as the yarn wholesaler gets the yarn, it sells out immediately, like in minutes. So it's been incredibly difficult to get yarn, but I've managed to get a few skeins of yarn, and I do have some more coming in next week. And it wasn't all the yarn that I wanted, but I was able to get just a few pieces. So I wanted to share with you all the Kiss sock yarn that I have in the shop, and I will leave a description, or I will leave a link to my shop in the description box below. So the first color I wanted to show is Serene. It's beautiful blue. It's got some variations of green there. And next up is Mossy. So Mossy has green and brown in it. The next colorway is Wine. This is a beautiful color. I absolutely love this color. The next color is I Found Dory. I haven't dyed this colorway in several years, but someone requested that I bring it back, so I did. It has beautiful yellow, turquoise, and purple in it. The next one is Wild Berry. And oh, by the way, Kiss sock is 75% superwash merino wool, 25% nylon, and 463 yards. The next one is Fiesta. Beautiful bright orange and green. And we have Flamingo. Flamingo is a beautiful colorway. It has pink, turquoise, purple, and it has speckles in it. We also have Crazy Peacock. This is a crowd favorite. It was one of the very first colorways that I dyed a long time ago, and it's been around since. The next one is Tesseract, and for all of you Marvel MCU fans, you know what the Tesseract is, and you know this color. So it's a beautiful tonal blue color. And last but most certainly not least is Earth and Sky. This has brown and turquoise teal colorways in it, and it's really pretty. So that is my shop update. Thank you all so much for watching. That is all that I have for you all today, and I will leave the video with a few pictures from the greenhouse. So thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, bye.